Let's go. If you letting people tell you can't do things and you believe in that, hey, cut that out, for real. All right, what's going on, folks? Welcome to another exciting episode of Strong Arm Sports. I'm KSpadeTheProspect.
I'm your boy LaParis57, and together we form Strong Arm Sports. Spade. We got a lot of things we need to talk about. Some big things happened this week. Some shocking things happened this week. Let's talk about it. I want to start off with the NFL. You good with that?
Let's do it, man.
Colin Kaepernick, Spade. If you guys don't know, Kaepernick, starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers, is now benched quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers. And it got me to thinking, man, what happened to Kaepernick, man? Spade, Kaepernick being benched. Is it a big deal? Is it one game? What are you thinking about Cap?
I don't know, man. It's a lot going on with the San Francisco 49ers.
This is true.
You and I talked about a long time ago. This team, what a difference a year makes. I mean, after losing, you got to keep in mind, too, Jim Harbaugh kind of handpicked Colin Kaepernick. Cap was his guy.
Yeah.
Don't forget, people, Colin Kaepernick was a backup. He was Alex Smith's backup. And Alex Smith had that team looking right. He got a concussion. He went out. Cap came in, and Harbaugh said Cap is the guy. So, let me give you some numbers on Cap. If there's any Cap fans listening before you guys cape up for Cap, check this out, man. Colin Kaepernick got a total QBR of 47.6 currently. His touchdown to interception ratio is 6.5.
Ooh.
This one right here is going to blow your mind. With him under center, at the hand, whatever you want to call it, San Francisco 49ers has 109 points so far this season, which is the league lowest. It's the worst in the league. And this team is averaging 282 yards per game. That's the lowest. That's the worst in the league as well. So offensively, something isn't right. As a coach, you'd be a fool to say, we look bad. We got the worst offense in the league, but I'm not going to make any changes. I mean, they're injury riddled. They got running backs falling like flies when you got off up in the air or something, man. Like, they got to do something. And Blaine Gabbert, I don't know. I don't feel like he's really had an opportunity to show what he can do in the pros. Who knows, man?
Chill, Spade.
I mean, who knows? Blaine might be that dude.
Chill, bro.
Blaine might be that dude.
Blaine Gabbert. And I'm willing to guarantee that Blaine ain't it. I'm willing to guarantee that.
Why? Why you say that?
Because he ain't. Blaine Gabbert had a pretty good opportunity down there in Jacksonville, and he stunk up the joint. When I tell you that everybody is out for the Niners, everybody is out. And the funny thing is, I feel like the 49ers kind of took a shot at Atlanta. They said, you know what? We going to let Cap play against the good defense. This is the perfect time to start Blaine because we don't believe in Atlanta defense. So if Blaine going to cook, he going to look good against Atlanta defense because we don't believe in them. But
let me say this.
Go ahead.
Blaine might not look good, but he can't look no worse than Cap.
He can look worse than Cap. I think.
I don't know, bro.
Man, Cap, I feel I like Cap. Let me just get that out the way now. I don't feel like Cap have any help. I don't think he has any help. Now, Bolden been in and out of the lineup. They went out. They signed Reggie Bush. Spade, before the season started, Spade, what did I say to you about Reggie Bush?
You want me to quote you?
Quote me. Quote.
You said, I said, I'm probably going to give Reggie Bush a shot in fantasy. You said, Spade, don't touch Reggie Bush.
Why?
He will die on the field.
And
those
typical
were your words,
Reggie Bush fashion, Reggie Bush, he can... And I know people are going to be like, well, Reggie Bush had this. I ain't never saying Reggie Bush ain't never had a good season. Spade was like, well, he ran for 1,000 with the Dolphins, and he did this with the Saints. I know people are going to be like, he did this with the Saints and helped the Saints get a Super Bowl and blah, blah, blah. Listen, man, Reggie Bush, for whatever reason, has been injury prone. He will always be injury prone. And, I mean, they went out, I like Carlos Hyde. He's hurt. They signed in running backs right now off the practice squad and off the street. They just signed Pierre Thomas.
I'm going to say, if you fast, you might want to take your ass to San Francisco.
Yeah, man, you can get a job.
Who knows? You might get a jersey.
I don't feel like Cap. I definitely don't feel like Cap have any help, man. And people has always. One thing about Colin Kaepernick that I don't like is that he take a lot of things personal. Like, you gotta let things go. Like, people say things about Kaepernick. he want to fire right back, man. You are a professional NFL quarterback, and sometimes you got to let things roll. Man, Kobe, people was getting at Kobe. What did Kobe come out and say? Kobe said, man, I ain't even the best 200 player in the world, man. Like let's just make a joke out of it and move on, Cap. I like Cap, but I just don't know what the hell going on with the Niners. And I think that's going to lead into our next topic, Spade. I'm willing to know what these guys think about.
Let me jump back in.
Okay.
Can I jump back in on Cap right quick?
Okay,
Two things. One, I was a Colin Kaepernick fan. I guess I am a fan. Cap did something one time that kind of rubbed me the wrong way.
I already know
49ers, he beat the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
He scored a touchdown. He ran in the end zone, and he mocked Cam's celebration. And I never liked that because I said he got better weapons around him than Cam has.
Yeah.
There's no doubt in my mind that if Cam played for that San Francisco team, he would have looked just as good as Cap. And man, have times changed. Cam got used to playing with no talent around him. But you take talent away from Cap, and this is what he looked like. A damn 47 QBR. So stop mocking people and get your skills up. That's one. For two, you were saying that he holds a grudge. But that's something that we're accustomed to seeing in athletes. And some people, that's what they need. That's their own personal bulletin board material.
Let me tell you the difference.
Michael Jordan.
Let me tell you the difference,
Michael Jordan was at the Hall of Fame. He was giving his Hall of Fame induction speech telling his high school coach that he was wrong for cutting him. Yeah. Mike, that shit was 30 years ago, bruh. Right. He still was holding on to that. So that's what Cap has to do to show up Sunday and play hard, I don't have a problem with that. But he ain't really playing too good.
That's not what I mean, though, Spade. Michael Jordan didn't say that till he was at the Hall of Fame. Michael Jordan wasn't like it. He didn't say it till he was at the Hall of Fame, bro. When people hold grudge, they hold that junk in them to motivate them. They don't clap back. They do not clap back. Right? Somebody say something. Bro. They don't, bro. I'm telling you they don't.
Well, let's move into our next topic. Okay. It's a bunch of quarterbacks who once upon a time looked like franchise quarterbacks. Even if they never looked like it to you or myself, they was drafted or they had the expectation to be a franchise quarterback. And for whatever reason, they not in the cockpit of that jet right now. There's a few of them. I can name RG3, Colin Kaepernick, Johnny Manziel, EJ Manuel, a few of these guys. And my question for you and the viewers and the listeners, what should happen to these guys? Should they just, I don't know, disappear? Should they be traded? Should they be given an opportunity to regain what everybody thought they could be in a different system? Everybody knows scheme is important for a quarterback. Do you think that's the issue or what?
Well, I want to start off with saying first, they should be a professional and they should be a good teammate. So Kaepernick, you on the bench, you should still show some enthusiasm and try and help Blaine get y'all a dub because y'all desperately need one. Guys like RG3 and Manziel and Geno and EJ, I think these guys, even Kaepernick, I think these guys should be elsewhere. A lot of people are saying Kaepernick will look good in Philly. I don't know how people feel about Philadelphia quarterbacks. Philadelphia situation. A lot of people saying RG3 will look good in Philly. I don't know if that'll happen in the division. Johnny Manziel played Thursday night. Didn't look too bad. They did lose, but he didn't look bad. A lot of people saying Johnny Manziel. Who? Johnny Manziel?
Johnny.
He didn't look bad.
He was slinging passes out the back of the end zone, bro.
Yeah, but he didn't look bad, man. It was a lot of pressure on Johnny. His coach came out and was like, "We have to assess the availability of the players." And I'm like, "Bro, you know who available? So just say if McCown is back, he's starting. Just say that." But I think some of these guys need to be traded to a different situation, have a fresh start, and have a new breath on football, because a lot of these guys, I don't think guys like Kaepernick and RG3 and Manziel, I don't think these guys are happy where they are, and I actually think these guys need a change of scenery.
Well, Cap got a $124 million contract, so he better be happy with his situation, whether he on the field or not. Mm-hmm. I know he want to play, but I mean, hey, I guess I agree. The only person to me who I feel like definitely needs another situation is RG3. The bridge has been burned out there in Washington. His teammates hate him. The coaches hate him. I think the fans hate him. And they're not playing him. Just let him go. He's not even suiting up. Yeah, I mean, the man over there in Levi's, man. Let the man go somewhere and play football. His rookie season speaks for itself. When he was healthy, his rookie year, he looked pretty damn good. And like that mess that Johnny just did, I can't say he looked all right. I mean, of course, he looked okay in spurts. But when I look at his body of work for that game, I don't think Johnny looked good. Go look at rookie RG3. That cat was good. Let him go somewhere. He should be healthy. Let him go play.
So let's talk about, we still on football. Let's talk about the trade that happened this week. Now, it was some speculation about some other trades. Alex Mack and Joe Thomas and all these guys were, not Steve Smith, another wide receiver going down there to Carolina to help out Cam and them before the trade deadline. But it didn't happen. The trade that did happen was Vernon Davis being traded to the Broncos. Spade, does this help Denver?
Nope. I had people pissed off with me on Twitter, right? Okay. Peyton Manning got his fans, and Peyton Manning is, right now, he's the NFL equivalent to Kobe Bryant. Great player. He's had a great career. He's got a lot of fans, and a lot of those fans are a little delusional. Let's face it. Kobe's tapering off, and so is Peyton. Like, the Broncos look great right now, and Peyton is really not the reason for their greatness. Let's be honest. That defense is superb. Peyton doesn't look like Peyton this year. If he was anybody else, I would say, hey, he don't look that bad. But to be Peyton, he looks like crap to me. And like his numbers just aren't there. Now, Vernon Davis, a lot of people, I know what y'all gonna tell me. Spade, he's playing in a bad system. Colin Kaepernick's not good this year. They got a different coach, blah, blah, blah. But let me give you Vernon Davis' numbers so far this season. Vernon Davis has 18 catches for 194 yards, no TDs. Yeah, but check this out. Owen Daniel, the tight end that I guess he's going to replace, has 17 catches for 129 and 2 TDs. Owen Daniel's backup got 6 catches for 94 yards, 1 TD. So, I mean, I definitely don't feel like Vernon Davis makes the Broncos worse. I'm just not sold that, the Broncos are now the favorites to win the Super Bowl. They got Vernon Davis. I don't feel that way. I just don't.
I'm going to agree with you, man. I think Vernon Davis has been trickling down from his talent along with Kaepernick. I think both of those guys' talent has been going down, hit the down arrow. Vernon Davis always, in my opinion, had a problem with drops. He's not a good guy that, can hold on to the ball. Like, a lot of times, speaking back on Colin Kaepernick, a lot of times Kaepernick hit these guys in the hands right between the numbers, and these guys just dropped the ball, Vernon Davis included. So a lot of people is expecting Vernon Davis to do what Julian Thomas did with that, what Dallas Clark did with Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning, if we all know Peyton Manning, he loved the tight end. He loved throwing to the tight ends. And I don't know. I just don't know what we're going to get from Vernon Davis. I know he still has great speed for a tight end. I just don't know what we're going to get from Vernon Davis with the Broncos. I know it's a new situation. You got to learn that playbook. I know Peyton loves the tight end, so maybe he'll get some extra targets. I mean, I'm with you, Spade. I don't know. People were saying that this make the Broncos a contender. They was already a contender. They still undefeated, ain't they?
Contender. They got the best defense in the league right now.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm gonna have to agree with you. Their defense is cooking, and Peyton Manning. As long as Peyton Manning don't do nothing to put the defense in a bad situation, which he actually was doing, and the defense was still bailing them out.
Right.
I think they're in good shape, man. I think they was in good shape without Vernon Davis. A lot of people like to move, and I mean, we have to see if this move will pay off or not.
I think Owen Daniel has had some injury issues this season.
Yeah.
I'm really unsure what made the Broncos say, you know what, we got to get a better tight end. I didn't think Owen was playing bad at all. Somebody said Vernon Davis is going to give Peyton Manning a short target. I think they throw so many. I hate to see that bubble screens that they throw so much. You don't get no damn shorter target than throwing behind the line of scrimmage. They do that 5-10 times a game. So I don't know, man. Hopefully it works out because I like Peyton and I want to see Peyton play at a high level. I want to see him play better than he's been playing this year. And if Vernon Davis helps with that, great. Right now, I'm not sold on it.
Okay.
All right, bro. So can we go ahead and talk about a little bit of NBA news? You good with that?
Yeah, let's get it.
All right, man. So as you guys know, the NBA has been getting more and more creative with the jerseys that the players have been wearing.
Right.
LaParis, you want to tell everybody who has the contract to make the NBA jerseys this year?
Adidas, who we hate. SAS hate Adidas.
No.
Spade don't.
No.
SAS do.
LaParis hates Adidas. If you want to throw your boy some gear, holla at. But anyway, long story short, man.
You want to tear that ACL and them
Chill, man. Do not talk about my future sponsor, whatever. All right, so the jerseys, these sleeve jerseys, I think they were introduced last season. I believe that's the first time I saw them. And they just recently been in the news because LeBron James tore his. He turned to the Hulk and he just ripped his sleeve off. And he said after the game that he didn't have a problem with the sleeve. He just, he felt a little bit restricted. And now it's a big deal. Like, sleeve jerseys, should they be here? Should they be gone? You mean to tell me LeBron had to rip his sleeve for you guys to know that's a bad idea? Way back in the 50s and 60s when people were playing basketball, they didn't play in tank tops because them shits was cool. They wanted their arms to be free. What has changed? What made y'all think that people don't want their arms free? Like, to me, I guess it's a matter of preference. Some guys wear sleeved, like, compression shirts, but that's a very small percentage. So, for me, I think it goes from a player-to-player basis. I personally would not want to play in a sleeved shirt. Just not me.
What's crazy is it's teams and guys, individuals in the league that love them. Like Steph Curry, love the sleeve jerseys. The whole Golden State Warrior team love the sleeve jerseys. And I get it, NBA, you guys want to sell some jerseys. You want to, let parents and people buy these joints for their kids and their loved ones and whatever. But sell them. Just sell them. You don't have to force the NBA players to wear these joints, man. Let them still rock the tanks. I mean, some of them joints, like, they look fly. They look
good.
They don't want, man, that junk constrict you from moving your, like, the mobility. Like, the mobility is tight because them joints is, like, hugging your body. They hugging your body. You know what I mean? And LeBron proved that, which people should have already knew, but LeBron, it's funny because LeBron do something and it's like world news. Like, it'd be everywhere. Right. Like, when LeBron took his headband off, they was like, oh my God, LeBron don't have on a headband.
They were like, headbands are out.
Yeah, man. So it's crazy. But I just think Adidas and I don't know if Adidas had it last year, but Adidas and the NBA just trying to make some cash. I get it, but just sell them. You don't force these guys to wear these jerseys. And I mean, I'm pretty sure they got some type of deal, probably for some years. So I don't think sleeve jerseys are going anywhere. I don't think they're going anywhere. So we have to wait and see. I want to know how the fans feel about sleeve jerseys. I know a lot of them might say they like it, but I'm talking about as an NBA. Like, if you was an NBA player, would you like sleeve jerseys? Like, be honest. I ain't talking about as a fan, because as a fan, I like them. They look dope. But
they do look good.
If I was a player, I'd be like, man, get these out of here, B.
I mean, Steph got his arm is the same size as
scrawny
mine.
Arms, yeah, man.
Right, so it's not a big deal. LeBron arm in that
is a tank.
He look like he's supposed to be in an R&B group. That tight ass jersey on, man. Like, it just makes me uncomfortable watching him in the tight jersey.
Yeah, man. I mean, I always throw it back to football. That's my sport. But you'll never see a quarterback with that tight crap around the arms like you see running back, because they want to be able to move. And it's the same thing with the NBA when you shooting the ball, man. Same thing. Speaking of Steph Curry, the Warriors. We got to talk about the Golden State Warriors. Spade, your favorite team in the NBA. Your favorite player in the NBA, Stephen Curry, Del Curry's son. We got to talk about the Golden State Warriors, man, and how hot. And I mean, when I say hot, I'm talking Bilal breath from House Party hot. I'm talking about they've been on fire, Spade. The Warriors hot streak, man. Are the Warriors looking like they want to repeat this year or what? How do you feel about the Golden State Warriors?
I mean, the Warriors on a hot start, but I don't know that the Warriors, per se, are that hot. Stephen Curry is hot.
That's true.
And you could replace his teammates with mannequins. Put 4 mannequins on the court with him. They still going to score 60 a night. It's unbelievable. They are the lone unbeaten, at least at the time that we are recording this show. And they're beating their opponents by an average of 20 points.
They beating the Jakes.
What I want to say is this. Last year, you guys gave me hell about saying I felt like James Harden should have won MVP. Today, my opinion has not changed 1%. But one thing I want to say, I do want to say that Steph Curry, man, good grief. The dude is making, every once in a while, you see a guy that just make the sport look so easy. And damn, the guy's throwing up shots from everywhere. I don't even think you got to look at the basket, man. He's just definitely in his zone right now. Like, I wouldn't want to guard the guy. They look great right now. They definitely look like favorites to get back. However, I got to sprinkle some salt if the Cavs are healthy this year, y'all gonna be heading back without the ring. All right, let me say that.
Whoa,
yeah, man.
Well, that's a big if because Kyrie and Kyrie, JR, Iman, all those guys out right now. So it's a long season. Hopefully they can bounce back.
Now it's the time to be out. It's playoff time, and they better be ready.
You're right. But, I mean, speaking of the Warriors, man, Steph is on pace to shoot like 60% from the field, 50% from three, and 90% from the free throw line. Like, he is playing out of his mind. And you said it's just Steph. I want to give some kudos to Harrison Barnes. He's in the contract. Yeah, he's playing phenomenal. He's been playing phenomenal. And I want to give a big ups to Festive Azili stepping in for Bogut. He's been playing well with him out. So, I mean, the Warriors definitely look like they are a problem. They look like they feel disrespected because Spade and other people are saying that they had an easy road and they are smacking Spade. They smacking everybody. They beat the Grizzlies by 50, Spade. Oh my gosh, they ain't playing out there, man. So I just love to watch the Warriors play, man. Whenever they on late, I stay up to watch.
You said they beat Memphis by a gazillion. And they did. And I kind of want to talk about that. Before I jump into it, though, let me ask you a question. Okay. The success Golden State is having this year with Luke Walton as their current head coach, I got a question for you. How much credit that we gave Steve Kerr last year, how much did he really deserve? Like, when you got a guy playing at the level that Steph is playing at, can anybody coach him? I mean, could Mark Jackson take this team right here to the finals? Is Steve Kerr really that much better of a coach than Mark Jackson? Is Luke Walton a better coach than Mark Jackson? I just want to know.
Absolutely not. And okay, I didn't know. It's an early season. It's early in the season, and I mean, Luke been. I actually wrote on Twitter. I said this right here probably going to get Luke a head coaching job. That don't mean I think he deserve it. Yeah, that I was about to say that don't mean that I think he deserve it. But this right here probably will get Luke Walton a head coaching job. What Steph Curry is doing, but I think Steve Kerr, was important in making some of those adjustments, like, you know, transitioning to the small ball in the finals. I think that's what the coach does. And I don't know if Luke Walton will make those same type of decisions if those type of things was on the line at the time. Right now, it's the regular season. You go out there, you let them play, you call a couple timeouts when the other team on the run, and you know, you do things like that. But when it's crunch time and things really matter and it's on the line, I think making those adjustments like Steve Kerr made last year are important, and that's why I think Steve Kerr is important to the Warriors.
Cheeks, I can coach that team to the finals. I call a timeout. I say, look, you set a pick. And you set a pick right behind that, Steph. You run through both of those picks and shoot. Game time. Simple as that. But yeah, I said I wanted to piggyback off of what you said about Memphis. Memphis did get smacked down by Golden State, but Memphis is kind of what's going on with the Grizzlies, bro. They at the time we're recording this show, they're 3-3. They're working very hard to be 3-4. They trying their best to catch another fade today, and the scary thing to me is not just that they're losing games. This team's identity was defense. And of their 6 games, even the ones they won, every opponent has scored at least 100 points except for one. Even the games they won, their opponent was dropping 100. What's going on out there, man?
I don't know. When we watched Memphis previous years, Memphis was that slow grind, back to the basket, beat 'em up team, pick and roll you, Debo and Big Marc Gasol leaning on you, getting you tired. And right now, they just ain't that, man. Like, the points they're giving up defensively is just absurd. And, I mean, they're not even slowing the pace down. Like, people are literally, and you know, like, this is a term that's used, but it don't really happen. When you be like, yo, we going to run these guys out the gym. They are literally running the Grizzlies out the gym. Like, the Grizzlies are out of the game at halftime. I don't know what's wrong with the Grizzlies. It got me questioning the coach. I mean, I'm a big Zach Randolph fan. I'm a Marc Gasol fan. I'm a Mike Conley fan. I just don't know what the Grizzlies have to do. But right now, it's looking like I had said earlier when we was picking teams that'd be in the playoffs, and I actually said that Portland would not get a spot in the playoffs because the Thunder would take their spot. It's looking like the Thunder will take Memphis' spot. That's what it's looking like, because Memphis, the way they playing, it don't look like they're going to make the playoffs at all. it don't look like they're going to be a lottery team if they keep this up. So I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, what's wrong with the Grizzlies, Spade? Like is it Tony Allen? Like, because people are not even defending Tony Allen out there. Like it's 4-on-5 on the other end. Like they just leaving Tony Allen there.
I don't think you can put it on Tony, bro, because Tony's never been that guy. He ain't never came out there and got buckets like that.
He's a defensive guy. You're right.
I want to put some of the blame on Courtney Lee. You got Courtney Lee starting at the 2-guard position. You need somebody on that team. If you got 2 twin towers in there, if they do their job, then the offense works inside out, which means that your bigs go in there and they eat and they eat and they eat until the defense crashes in and you kick it back to the shooters. Problem is, you look around that roster, ain't many shooters like that. Courtney Lee is supposed to be that guy. In the beatdown they took to the Warriors, he was 0 for 5 from beyond the arc. The very next game, he was like 0 for 2 or 0 for 3. I mean, he's shooting like 30%. He's killing them. And if he's that guy and he can't make the shot, while still early in the year, the Grizzlies better get out there and find out what they can do. You better get you somebody out there who can knock down some jumpers. It ain't got to be a stud. Go get J.J. Redick. Get somebody who can knock down shots. Mike Miller, old ass, is somewhere. I mean, if you get him some Ben Gay and some liniment, he can go out there and knock down some open jumpers. Get somebody who can shoot.
That's a great point. And I want to say kudos to the Rockets because they went out there and they said, you know what? Don't nobody want Marcus Thornton? Marcus Thornton, we know you ain't nothing but a scorer. Come here and shoot the lights out. And Marcus Thornton have been lighting it up. The Grizzlies, what are you guys doing? Like, it got to be some shooters out there. Marcus Thornton was definitely on somebody's free agent list. And, I mean, y'all could have picked him up. But I kind of want to bang the cannon on Jeff Green. People was expecting some big things from Jeff Green. Did I say Jeff Green or Joe Green?
You said Jeff.
People was expecting some big things from Jeff Green. And, I mean, Jeff Green was with the Thunder. It was a first round draft pick. And, I mean, after all these years, Jeff Green is still coming off the bench, still not average. I think he averaged like 10, 11 points. Like, Jeff Green, when are you going to become a player in this league, man? I expect more from Jeff Green.
With the Celtics?
He was still like a 13, 14-point guy, Spade. And I think when the Grizz got him, I think they was expecting Jeff Green to take that next step to an 18, 20-point guy. And he is not. I'm telling you, that's what I think, Spade.
No way they expected
could be wrong.
That. If he wasn't putting up 18 in Boston's offense, where it was because at best he's going to be what? 3rd, 4th scoring option? At best. No way they expected that type of production from him. I don't feel like you can hang it on him, man. You need to look at that guy, Courtney Lee. I'm telling you.
I think it's the team.
I tell you what, we can agree on one thing. You can get Jeff Green and Courtney Lee up out of there. Really, you ain't losing but 12 points between the two of them. Get them both up out of there.
Word, I'm with that.
On a good day, I can give you 12. Holla at your boy. I'm getting old. On a good day, I can give you 12. And on that bad day, I'm gonna look like Courtney Lee. But hell, I mean, 0 for 5. I damn sure can give you 0 for 5.
Man,
I got 0 for 5 in me.
It's really bad in there for Memphis. Shout out Chris Broussard.
Memphis.
but Spade, I kind of want to throw this next subject. I know you just went, but I kind of want to throw this next subject back to you because you wanted some things to say. I don't want to say nothing about this stuff, so I'm gonna let you have it.
Oh, well, I mean, we ain't gonna make nothing big about it, man. I just want to bring up the fact that we had a big ACC college football game, man. Florida State and Clemson went at it. Clemson was favored. Florida State came out the gate, boom, hit him in the mouth, Dalvin Cook for like 80 yards, and I thought Clemson might be in trouble. But no, Clemson ended up pulling it out. A great win for him, but the most important event from this game is Dabo. Dabo was dancing in the locker room, and he added something new to the arsenal. He was dabbing on them boys, and I feel like that's a cool coach to play for, man. I never had a coach that try to learn young hip dances and cut up with the team. That's got to be a great feeling. And having fun like that, man, it makes that team a stronger unit. And who knows, man, Clemson might do big things, really big things. It was a lot of big stuff going on in college football. TCU caught the fade, but we can go ahead and move forward, man. I just wanted to say Dabo's cool and Florida State lost. Did I say Florida State? Florida State lost.
I ain't got nothing to say, y'all.
Ain't nothing personal there, though. That's not personal.
It's a lot. It's a lot of personal there. It's real personal.
Man, I'm just reporting the news. Florida State lost.
It's all good because I didn't. Hey, y'all, let me tell you. When we whiteboarding this stuff, I didn't even want to talk about this shit. I was like, let's get this out of here. We don't need to talk about this. Ain't nobody think Florida State was going to beat Clemson, including me. I mean, I'm a fan of the state. I'm a fan, but I mean, everybody picked Clemson to win the ACC. I went into this game, Spade. We was talking. I said, man, I'm scared of this game. Did I not say that?
You did. But should I tell everybody what you said after Dalvin Cook took it to the house early in the game?
Nah, we don't even got to talk about that. We don't got to talk about that. We're going to move on. Let's move on. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to move on to the pick'em game. We're going to move on to the pick'em game. This week is going to be in the NFL. I've been kind of kicking Spade ass in the pick'em games. We kind of got it. We both got it. I wouldn't go
that far. You got a slight edge.
Somebody go back to the previous SAS and let Spade know that I'm up on him by probably 2-3 games. Let him know.
No way. Like 1 or 2.
Oh my. 3 or 4 games, Spade. Keep it a hundo. Anyway, this week we're going to go to the NFL and we're going to go Philadelphia Eagles versus my Dallas Cowboys. Spade, where you going?
You know.
Yeah.
I don't like the quarterback for either one of these teams. I just don't. Dallas got the dominant offensive line, and I feel like they're going to be able to establish the run. But just to jab it in your ribs while you already down from this Florida State loss, give me the Eagles. I mean, both of these teams suck. So who knows? When you put 2 bad teams on the field, sometimes weird things happen. Come on, Eagles. Let's go.
I just want to say, y'all already know I'm picking the Dallas Cowboys, but I feel like whoever lose this game is definitely out of the playoff hunt. They will not make the playoffs. And I want to say to my Cowboys, if you guys lose this game, just chalk up the season. Don't bring Romo back. Don't bring Dez back. Let's just say, yo, that's enough, yo. Let Matt Castle or Whedon start the rest of the season and let that be that, man. Let's just play for the first round draft pick. That's right, Spade. I'm saying if we don't win this weekend, we should tank. we should call in the U.S. Army and get us some tanking in. We need some tanks.
So in other words, if y'all don't win this week, just play like y'all normally been playing. I thought y'all was tanking anyway. That team is cheeks. Let's move on to our strong arm performance of the week. Mm-hmm. Okay. You want to go first?
Go ahead, man.
You want me to go first?
I go first.
All right, what you got?
So for my strong arm performer of the week, it's a guy Spade probably would have never thought I would pick. I'm going to pick the Golden Shakes. I'm going to pick the Golden State Warriors guy, Festus Ezeli. Give me Festus Ezeli. And the funny thing is, this guy been filling in for Bogut. I think Bogut had a concussion or some crazy things going on in his head. Still haven't passed concussion protocol. And Festus was like, Bogut who? Watch me get my money, because they offered Ezeli a contract extension. He said, no, sir. I'm worth more than that. And you know what? Festus out there getting a double-double a game and being a factor on the defensive end and offensive end. And it got me questioning, should they get rid of Bogut? Should they get rid of Bogut and let Ezeli be the big man in the middle? So for what you have done this past week, Ezeli, you are my strong arm performer of the week. I know you're over there making some faces or something.
I just don't get it, because I thought we gave this award to the person who made sure their team won. I already told you can replace him with a mannequin. How you gonna not give it to Steph?
No, Ezeli is playing amazing, Spade. Stop hating on my boy. Plus, he's been winning me some FanDuel. He's been winning me some FanDuel and some DraftKings.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Hashtag if you ain't on FanDuel, Spade gonna have a link in the description down there. Sign up.
We get you right. You can click on my promo, man. We'll match your money up to $200, man. Click on me.
Yeah, man.
Anyway, let me do this thing right.
Shameless plug.
My strong arm performer of the week started this season off rough. You know, let me give you a little bit of history. If we got some soft music, violin, you got a violin, LeParis. This is serious, man. My man lost his girl. You know, it was just rough for him. He can't wear his Jordans without the media taking pictures of his feet. Everybody want to just get on this dude and talk bad about him. He started the season off really bad, but he responded. He rise. I want to give my strong arm performer of the week to James Harden. who broke out, had his best performance so far of the year against the Sacramento Kings, helped his team get the win 116-110, but James Harden had 43 big ones, 13 dimes, 6 boards, the left-handed assassin, and he cooked up too. Lil B, what up? Lil B, what's good? James Harden, for that performance, you are my strong arm performer of the week.
You guys see what I'm doing over here? I'm playing the world's smallest violin. That's what
I wanted. I wanted soft music.
I'm playing the world's smallest violin right here. That's what I'm doing. But anyway, James Harden definitely deserves strong arm performer. He's back. Look like he's back. But Steph Curry never left. Curry never left. You know what I mean?
Gave yours to Festus, so I don't want to hear that.
I mean Curry. I don't want to make Curry my guy every week. I mean, I don't want to make him my guy every week. Curry is the man. We already know that. It's time for some other dudes to get the award. What we're going to do is we're going to print out some strong arm performer awards. It's going to be on paper, and we're going to mail this crap to these teams. That's what we're going to start doing. We're going to mail it out there like, you know what? You are a strong arm performer. Congratulations. Here go your certificate. We're going to give out certificates. That's what we're going to do.
I like that.
But ladies and gentlemen, this has definitely been another episode of Strong Arm Sports SAS. And we want to thank you guys for watching. As usual, if you don't want to see our mug shots on the tube, we everywhere. We on iTunes, we on UPodOmatic, we on SoundCloud. You can just listen to us while you're driving to work or at work. Sneak the earbuds in and listen to us at work. Don't nobody pay attention at work anyway. Forget it.
Right.
Just listen to us. When you in the meetings, have one earbud in and the other one out and listen to SAS, the best podcast on the tube.
Right.
The best podcast anywhere. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, all links will be in the description. If you're new, as usual, hit the subscribe button. If you're a regular here, as usual, bang the like button. We want to thank you guys for your continued support. But we'll see you guys next episode. We want to thank y'all for watching. We out.
Peace.